Hey guys, John here, host of Mgtow is Freedom. It already feels like it's been one hell of a week, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody for the fan funding. Glenn Fiddick, 18-year Scotch, and a very fine Arturo Fuente cigar. You guys have been great on fan funding. Thanks a bunch. I really do appreciate it. It makes what I do satisfying. And I have to say, you know, I take great pleasure in my life. There we are. It's interesting to me that women treat men the way they do, and then they wonder why they're alone. Women are more lonely today than they have ever been in history. Why is that? You know, can we make assumptions about them? You know, women, is it our fault or is it their fault that they are lonely? Well, you know, currently the paradigm is men are part of the patriarchy, and our entitlement keeps them down. But that doesn't stop them from being lonely, does it? All they have to do is be with a man and stay with a man, and they'll avoid loneliness. What's the problem there? Can't women have friends? True friends? Good friends? Fuck, that is good Scotch. All right. You know, why can't women have meaningful relationships? Why can't women have meaningful friendships with other girls? Why can't women be satisfied? See, the problem is it really is the problem with women, because men are not lonely. Now, we may want companionship. We may like the company of a woman for some romantic version of life that we're thinking about. But I don't think overall that makes men lonely. I really don't. See, I don't have to have a woman. Listen, no one fucking bitching at me, right? No one telling me to give them what they want. It's just me, my stogie, my scotch, my pickup truck. Right? Life. Why are women lonely? Because they can't commit to a man. See, I think it really does boil down to commitment, and whether you're a moral and decent human being. When you can commit, man or woman, you are going to be willing to bond with somebody, join them, right? But women don't commit, because women want something better all the time. You see, they want the bigger, better deal, which is now social ladder climbing, social economic ladder climbing. So women always know that they're going to be leaving the man they're with. And so they don't personally commit. They don't psychologically commit to their male partner. And so they're lonely, even when they're with a man, they're lonely. And then when they leave them, they're lonely. And I think the same thing applies to their friends. Is they know they're rotten, backstabbing bitches, and that they're immoral, not only towards men, but towards each other. So they can't commit to their friendships, and therefore they don't really feel accepted, and they aren't really accepting of others. Smooth, just an amazing scotch, okay, and a fabulous cigar. Thank you again, everyone. Women can't commit to men. They can't commit to anything. Right? They want to blame us for everything, and they use that as an excuse for leaving us. But it's truly their materialism, their selfishness, and their immorality that causes them to leave men. And in order to leave them, they can't be committed to them. I remember when I was young, the old joke, it's really not a joke in all truth. The old saying was men, they wouldn't marry women because they just couldn't commit. And it was a way to shame and guilt men into marrying them. But men don't want to get married until they're ready to commit. And so we get trapped. We used to get trapped. Now we don't. The gig is now up. We don't have to commit to get what we want. If we want some companionship, we can get a woman and then toss her away. You see, because men are valuable. Men can commit to a relationship if we want. But most of all, we need to be committed to ourselves. That doesn't mean to the extent or the exclusion of others. We can commit to ourselves, and we can also commit to others. Men have friends. We commit ourselves to the guy friendship. Common parlance, the bromance, right? We can go hunting, fishing, golfing. We can go drinking. We can do man stuff, motorcycle rides, car runs, poker runs. Right? We commit to our friends. We're not looking to stab our friends in the back. We're not looking to be at the top of the pile. We're satisfied with who we are. Say there's a group of 10 guys. 6 of them are alpha males, 4 of them are betas. Who gives a fuck? We are who we are. If we like each other, we hang out, and we're committed to that. If a friend gets in trouble, we help them out. Well, we don't talk about the other guys behind their back and cut them down. That's shitty. That's what women do. Right? We accept our friends for their failures. We don't put them down for it. That's what women do. That's how women control each other and how they control men. They can't commit, and they want to control. They're lonely. Lonely. They can't even have girlfriend friendships because they destroy each other. Right? They play that keeping up with the Joneses, but it's really who has the most shit. Right? And just breaking it down, it's not keeping up with your neighbors. It's being better than everyone else that makes women so lonely. You know, so I've mentioned they won't commit. The other half of that equation is they refuse to accept others. They refuse to accept their man the way he is. When a woman starts to change you, say you're a red pill man and you got a girlfriend, or you're a blue pill man and you got a girlfriend, or a purple, I don't give a fuck, doesn't matter, you got a girl. The moment she starts changing things, that tells you she does not accept you the way you are. If she can't accept you, she's not committed to you, therefore she's going to leave you. It's a 1, 2, 3. Right? You've got yourself a feminist gold-digging whore. A materialistic, siliconized harpy who just wants to use you. So the question is, why are women lonelier than ever? Why can't they be satisfied in relationships? They have no self-esteem. They don't know what they are, in other words. Women are supposed to be baby factories who like to suck dick and make sandwiches. That's how they were created. That's in their genetic makeup. But they deny that. They don't even accept themselves. So they can't be happy with themselves. Unlike men, I'm completely happy with myself. I'm content as a motherfucker. I worked my ass off today. I made a shit pile of money. I've got a great scotch and cigar. Right? I don't go, oh man, I didn't make as much as that other guy, or I'm not making as much as I think I should. I'm happy with myself. Right? That's what it's about. I accept who I am and where I'm at in life. And when I make changes, I make them for the betterment, right? But not because I'm dissatisfied with myself. I accept myself. I have the penis. I'm the man, right? I have value. There's something worth accepting. Women don't want to accept men because then they have to commit to them. They have to accept that he's a good man. And women don't want to believe that about men. They have to in order to maintain their hatred. They have to maintain that he's not a good man and that he needs their help, right? So she doesn't commit. She has to change him. She doesn't accept him the way he is. But it all really boils down to why are women lonely? Because they hate themselves. They have no self-respect. They have no dignity. They have no self-esteem and self-respect. They're materialistic.